of the Public Safety and Human Services Committee of Fitchburg on this date, June 8th, 2021. First, we have public appearances for non-agenda items. I don't believe anyone is here for a non-agenda item. I'd like to do item 3, and then Shannon, we're going to maybe move our agenda a little bit. We have our consent agenda for approval minutes, operator license report, and cigarette license renewals. Do we have a motion to approve that consent agenda?
Oh. Hold on. I will make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second by Herbst. Any comments or questions? Seeing none, we'll call the vote. All in favor of the consent agenda, approval of the consent agenda, signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. I'd like to move to amend the agenda to move item 9 to ahead of item 4. Do I have a second to that motion?
Second.
Okay. Moved in second. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries. All right. Agenda item 9, operator's license needing special attention. Applicant must be present. With us tonight, we have Allison Mae Donahue, and with her, Samuel Fossbender. Would you like to come up? So, Allison, you're required to be here due to a previous alcohol-related conviction, and I'm not here to lecture you, but I would hope, you know, I would hope, I guess, I'd say you've had a second chance here. Take advantage of it. Don't let this derail you. Okay? What would you like to make a statement?
Yeah, I have made a lot of lifestyle changes and have gone through everything necessary that the courts have asked me to for this charge. So I would just really appreciate a second chance to continue employment and hold an operator's license.
Samuel, would you like to say anything?
I just want to make a point that Allie's been working for me at my other location for 18 months with no offenses, hiccups, anything that would not let me trust her behind the register selling alcohol employment. So that's
Okay.
why we're here getting her license at one of my other store. Keep working, pick up shifts, hours, things like that.
Right.
So
Thank you for coming. I am I like to think of myself as a practicing Christian, and second chances and forgiveness.
I appreciate
is
that.
One of the things that I take to heart. So,
And
any
as noted,
question?
and as noted on the application, she was approved by our police department.
Yes, thank you, Tracy. Shannon, any questions?
No, I don't have any.
Okay. Do we have to vote on this, Tracy? Okay. So I would move that approval of Amanda Donahue, or Allison Donahue, for the operator's license. Do we have a second to that motion?
I'll second.
Second by Strassman. Okay. We'll call the vote. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries. Thank you, Amanda.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
For coming. Good luck.
We'll mail that license out to you tomorrow.
Okay.
Thanks for coming.
All right, we are back now to agenda item 4, review of following license applications for sound permit. First one we have is Music Day Fitchburg Chamber Visitors Bureau on Sherrill Parkway will hold a Make Music Day event in Fitchburg Monday, June 21st from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. with amplified live music and amplified sound throughout the city of Fitchburg. Links to specific time and location of musicians. We have a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Moved by Strassman, second by Herbst. Discussion. Shannon, I'll let you go first. No, nothing.
Just to provide a little bit of feedback on this event, this is a new event for the city. It's just basically a blanketed sound permit for anybody that wants to participate in this event, to have amplified music. If you go to the link, you can see who has already signed up to participate in this, and it sounds like it'll be a pretty fun event for the city.
Sounds cool. Okay. I have a question for Catherine.
Yeah,
Does, do you have to be signed up to,
yeah, the venues and the performers, all sign up for specific time slots that they're available, and then we match them up.
okay? Question for you, and Dave Herbst in his Law of Unintended Consequences. Is it, I'm concerned, going till 9, that, I can have, let me just say, cars going by my house with boom boxes, with shaking my house and my windows, and that I'm a little concerned that this will be a free-for-all, that the word will get out that you can blast as much as you want on that day, and there's nothing to do, no way to stop it, and going till 9, if that happens, like my son has to get up 4:30 to go to work, he goes to bed at 8. That's my concern, Catherine. Maybe you could address that.
Well, right now, we don't really have many performers signed up. So the latest performance that we have on the website is the concert at McKee that
Okay.
goes till 9 o'clock.
Okay.
But as of right now, we just have mostly the venues signed up are like restaurants, like the Hop
Okay.
House Brewing Company and stuff like that. We don't really have any private residences or like parks within neighborhoods that are signed up. So hopefully that won't be a problem, but
Well,
I
maybe
mean, I
maybe
What's that?
Maybe Tracy knows. Would people that are not signed up still be obligated to follow the city's noise ordinances?
They would, and based on any complaints that are called in, if they don't have a sound permit or they're not part of this event, they would be required to cease the music and/or turn it way down.
Okay, that's all, that answers my question, all right. I have no issues. This sounds like a neat event. Hopefully, it's something that becomes a yearly thing, and I thought I might go out in my driveway and play my accordion, but my wife said that would probably draw too many complaints, so. All right, any other questions, Shannon? Okay.
No.
Call the vote. All in favor of the approval of the Make Music Day on June 21st, 2021, signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries. Okay. Next, we are going to have some review of licenses, beer and wine licenses, and I asked our city clerk to educate me on the different classes of licenses and what's included in those. So I'm going to turn it over to Tracy here first, so please.
Actually, you're approving.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Yep, actually, we still have a couple more events.
Couple more events, I'm sorry.
So
I'm
I'd
sorry.
want to be on 8.
I'm out of order, out of order. So next agenda item 5 is approval of temporary Class B/Class E picnic license, beer and wine, and all temporary operator licenses for the Badger Softball League, Box 258, 167 Madison for temporary Class B license at McGaw Park on Lacey Road with alcohol sales for the softball tournament July 3rd and July 4th from 9 to 6 p.m. The temporary operator licenses are requested by Craig Berger, Dave Ike, and Stephen Moore. Do we have a motion to approve? Shannon?
Oh, yeah, I'll make a motion to approve,
All right,
sorry.
okay, I'll second that motion. Any discussion?
No, I have none.
For many years, I played in the Fourth of July tournament as a younger man at McGaw Park, and it was always fun. It was always hot, but we always had a lot of fun. It was a good venue. Okay. You have any comments, Dean?
Oh, I'm sorry, were you asking me?
Yeah, do you have anything you want to add about
Oh,
the
I was just
event?
gonna say, we did this in 20, we started back up in 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. Of course, we didn't do it last year, so we were back doing it again, so.
Yeah, it used to
So
be
we
kind
have
of a
done this
bedrock
before.
event in Fitchburg, many back in the 80s and early 90s when I played a lot of ball. Okay. All right, any other questions? Then we'll call a vote. All in favor of approving temporary Class B for temporary operators license Badgerland Softball League, signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries. Next, agenda item 6. Request to change a premises description and sound permit for inoculation emancipation event for Funk's Pub, 5956 Executive Drive, Fitchburg, Wisconsin. Jeffrey Funk, agent. Request to amend premises to allow service of alcohol in the parking lot from 11 to 7 at 5956 Executive Drive, Fitchburg, for inoculation emancipation vaccination event on Saturday, July 12th, with amplified live music from 10 to 1. I would move approval of this resolution. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Strassman. Discussion. Jeff,
No.
anything? No? Okay. I think it's a great event. I work over here. Tracy, did you have
I
something you
just
wanted
have
to
a
say?
little bit of feedback. We did route the applications through the proper channels here within the city staff. That would be the police department, the fire department, just to kind of go over the event. And there were some questions asked which Mr. Funk did address, and all parties were content and approved the event based on the information they received.
Saturday, June 12th is when this is planned for, and there will be amplified live music from 10 to 8, so, all right. Any other questions?
No.
All right. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries. Thank you, Jeff. Now, is now the time, or would you? Okay. All right, so next, agenda item number 7, we have a consideration for a request to Mad Power Training Center. They have withdrawn their request for this event, so we will be not taking any action on that. Okay. All right. Now are we where I wanted you to talk, Tracy?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm turning it over to you.
Okay, basically the different types of businesses located in the city of Fitchburg have different type of alcohol licenses based on what they do. If you look at where the parentheses are next to the alcohol license explanation, where it says Class B in parentheses, B means bar, so that means the alcohol is going to be consumed on the premise. Anything with a Class A means that that alcohol is to be consumed off premise, meaning like a liquor store or grocery store where they purchase it to go. Where the parentheses are determines the type of alcohol. So if you consider beer, we'll have the parentheses around the B because that has less alcohol content, and more of the intoxicating liquor would have the parentheses around the whole verbiage of Class B. So think of it as the more liquor content, the bigger the parentheses around the explanation. So that's the differences. And we do also have a Class C wine that is basically just for restaurants, places that serve food. There are some establishments that have a Class B license, meaning the alcohol can be consumed on the premise, but yet they can sell alcohol to go in its original container.
Does that have a classification number? or
It
is
does not. That's included in the Class B.
Okay. Just taking some notes. Thank you for the education, Tracy. Okay. So we're going to move into these agenda items. These have to be read in their entirety, so bear with me as we go through these. So we'll start with agenda item 8, consideration of the following fermented beverage and intoxicating liquor licenses. A, Class B fermented malt beverage and Class B intoxicating liquor. Blazing Wings Incorporated, 6227 McKee Road, Suite F, DBA Buffalo Wild Wings, Brittany Redfern, agent. Next, Julio Madison LLC, 2784 South Fish Hatchery Road, DBA Me and Julia, Teresa Abrat, agent. Monkey Shines Incorporated, 6209 McKee Road, DBA Monkey Shines, Corey T. McConaughey, agent. Quivy's Grove, 6261 Nesbitt Road, DBA Quivy's Grove Incorporated, James Craig Kunering, agent. I move approval of these Class B fermented malt beverage and Class B intoxicating liquor licenses. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Strassman. Any discussion?
No.
Please, sir, there's nothing, any department has any objection on this, Tracy, that I could see?
They do not. All the background checks have been completed, all the fees are paid to the city.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the update. Then we'll call the vote. All in favor of agenda item 8, Class B fermented malt beverage and Class B intoxicating liquor licenses signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries. Next, agenda item 8, Bravo, Class B fermented malt beverage retail license and reserve Class B intoxicating liquor retail license to Badger Columbus Club LLC, 5256 Verona Road, DBA Knights of Columbus Council, 4527, Daniel William Kelly, agent. Benvenutos Incorporated, 2949 Triverton Pike Drive, DBA Benvenutos Italian Grill, Danielle Amacri, agent. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Next, Cali Fresh LLC, 2990 Cahill, Maine, Suite 100, DBA Tapatitos, Daniel Hernandez, agent. DTL Holdings LLC, 2951 Trevorton Pike Drive, DBA Liliana's Restaurant, David Heidi, agent. Fitchburg Flying Hound LLC, 6317 McKee Road, Suite 300, DBA The Flying Hound Ale House, Stefan Dabiaso, agent. Funks LLC, 5956 Executive Drive, DBA Funk's Pub, Jeffrey John Funk, agent. GD2 LLC, 2980 Cahill, Maine, DBA Great Dane Pub, Fitchburg. Harvey Burgum, agent. Hatchery Hill Hotel LLC, 2969 Cahill, Maine, DBA Wyndham Garden, David A. Schultz, agent. Hatchery Hill Hotel 2 LLC, 5421 Caddis Bend, DBA Hawthorne Suites, David A. Schultz, agent. Hatchery Hill Restaurant LLC, 3430 Cahill, Maine, DBA The Thirsty Goat, David A. Schultz, agent. Hop House Brewing Company LLC, 2975 Sub-Zero Parkway, DBA Hop House Brewing Company, Philip Simon Hochist, agent. Hy-Vee Incorporated, 2920 Fitch Roner Road, DBA Hy-Vee, Ross Grunwald, agent. Laredo's Mexican Restaurant Incorporated, 2935 South Fish Hatchery Road, Suite 12, DBA Laredo's Mexican Restaurant, Jose J. Ornate, agent. Mad Power Training Center, 5264 Verona Road, DBA Mad Power Training Center, Amy Sanborn, agent. Max Maya LLC, 5957 McKee Road, Unit 5, DBA Barrique's Market, Matt Wygant, agent. Pancake Cafe Fitchburg, LLC, 6220 Nesbit Road, DBA Pancake Cafe Fitchburg, LLC, Lutrim Ukmata, agent. Again, apologize for your name. Next, Pounders LLC, 6285 Nesbit Road, DBA 10 Pin Alley, William Pounders Jr., agent. Next, Tuscany Mediterranean Grill LLC, 2969 Cahill, Maine, DBA Tuscany Mediterranean Grill, David A. Schultz, agent. $2 LLC, 2685 Research Park Drive, number 200, DBA Atomic Koi Cocktail Lounge, Hawk Sullivan, agent. I move approval of these so listed. Do we have a second?
Second.
Tracy, are all fees paid and, paperwork completed for all these establishments?
That's correct. All the paperwork has been turned in, they've been routed for background check, and all the fees are paid to the city.
Thank you. Then, any questions? Then we'll call the vote. All in favor of agenda item 8. I gotta see which one are we on here. I had to turn the page. 8B, 8B, Class B fermented malt beverage retail license and reserve Class B intoxicating liquor license, retail license. Approval signify by saying aye. Aye. The motion carries. Next, 8C, Class B fermented malt beverage. Breakaway Sports Incorporated, 5964 Executive Drive. DBA Breakaway Sports Center Incorporated, Matthew John Lombardino, agent. Nine Springs Golf Course LLC, 2201 Traceway Drive. DBA Nine Springs Golf Course, Daniel Jerome Larson, agent. Thai Noodles LLC, 5957 McKee Road, number 103, DBA Thai Noodles, Ryan A. Farrell, agent. I move approval of these Class B fermented malt beverage licenses. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Strassman. Any discussion?
No.
Nope. Licenses are, payments have been made. Tracy?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay. Then we'll call the vote. All in favor of agenda item 8C, Class B fermented malt beverage license approval, signify by saying aye. Aye. Okay. Next, agenda item 8 Delta, Class B fermented malt beverage and Class C retailer's license for the sale of wine. Haveli Restaurant Incorporated, 5957 McKee Road, number 108, DBA Haveli Restaurant, Sital Singh, agent. Fox Heritage Foods, LLC, 5957 McKee Road, Suite 101A, DBA Heritage Catering, Daniel Fox, agent. La Concha, LLC, 3054 Fish Hatchery Road, DBA La Concha Brewery and Deli, Tomas D. Balestra, agent. MOD Superfast Pizza, LLC, 2960 Cahill, Maine, number 130, DBA MOD Pizza, Heidi Yan, agent. Oasis Cafe, LLC, 2690 Research Park Drive, DBA Oasis Cafe. Kimberly May Schwarer, agent. I move approval of these Class B fermented malt beverage and Class C retailer's license for sale of wine approval. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Strassman. Any discussion?
Nope.
Okay. Then we'll call the vote. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Shannon, I didn't hear you. You approved?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Motion carries. You're lucky. If you had been in council, I was going to make you read half of these. All right, next. Next, we'll move on to agenda item 8E. This is a Class A fermented malt beverage and Class A intoxicating liquor. Did I miss a note? What was the Class A? That was off premises. Never
So
mind.
the A means away, correct off.
Never mind, thank you. You told me, I just didn't remember as usual. These are going to Aldi Incorporated, 6261 McKee Road, DBA Aldi, number 04, Travis Rasmussen Agent, a good friend of mine. Capital Petroleum LLC, 2770 South Sain Road, DBA Sain BP, Gohar Shahzad Agent. DSPC Incorporated, 3064 Fish Hatchery Road, DBA O'Connell's Liquor, William Wren O'Connell Agent. Fox Heritage Foods LLC, 5957 McKee Road, Suite 7, DBA Heritage Catering, Dan Fox Agent. Kelly Williamson Company, 2956 Fish Hatchery Road, DBA Mobile Mart, Suzanne Dorsey Sterling Agent. Quick Trip Incorporated, 6133 McKee Road, DBA Quick Trip, number 597, Corey Zeman Agent. Monumental Enterprises Incorporated, 5276 Williamsburg Way, DBA Liquor Town, Samuel Michael Fassbender Agent. RRS Operators Incorporated, 2916 Hard Rock Road, DBA Staybridge Suites, Ravenshaw Agent. Steve's at Orchard Point, 6227 McKee Road, DBA Steve at Orchards Point, Randall Wallet Agent. Target Corporation, 6221 McKee Road, DBA Target Store, T2106, Matthew Panis Agent. Ultimate Mark LLC, 3010 Cahill, Maine, DBA Pick and Save, number 8182, Ken Schur Agent. Whiteway Holdings Incorporated, 2050 County Highway M, DBA Town and Country Mart, Nurbani Pangil Agent. I move approval of these Class A fermented malt beverage and Class A intoxicating liquor licenses. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Strassman. Any discussion?
Nope.
All right, they'll call the vote. All in favor of this resolution signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, agenda item 8, Foxtrot. Class A fermented beverage license. La Concha LLC, 3058 Fish Hatchery Road, DBA La Concha Bakery and Deli, Tomas Balestra Agent. And La Hispania LLC, 3060 Fish Hatchery Road, DBA La Hispania Grocery Store, Lid Taheja Agent. I move approval of these Class A fermented malt beverage licenses. Do we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Fees are paid?
Nope.
Okay, then we'll call the vote. All in favor of resolution 8F, Class A fermented beverage license, signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries. Almost there, Shannon, stay with me. Next, item 8 Golf. Class A fermented malt beverage and Class A cider license. Fitchburg Orchard Incorporated, 2227 Fitchburg Road, DBA Apple Garden Orchard, Daniel T. Wilders Agent. Quick Trip Incorporated, 2608 McKee Road, DBA Quick Trip, number 959, Tia Marie Voigt Agent. Speedway LLC, 2810 Fish Hatchery Road, DBA Speedway, number 4170, Jerisa Bladden Agent. I move approval of these Class A fermented malt beverage and Class A cider licenses. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Strassman. Any discussion? None. The fees are
Nope.
paid. Tracy?
That's correct.
We'll call the vote. All in favor of the Class A fermented malt beverage and Class A cider licenses signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. That brings us to agenda item number 10. Our next meeting is scheduled for June 22nd, 2021. At this time, I will move for adjournment. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Strassman. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, we are adjourned.